Hey my friends, this is Daniel Aldie, and today I'm going to cover 5 reasons why you are broke. Before I want to get into this video, I don't mean to offend anyone. I just want you to admit it. If you are broke, you have to admit it. That's the first step. I've been broke many times, and I want to share with you these 5 reasons why you may be broke as well right now. So if you understand it and you're willing to make these changes, then you will be able to fix your poverty, and you, my friend, can eventually become rich. So listen up. The first reason why you're broke is because you tolerate it, you accept it. When you look around yourself, you actually want the kind of poverty you have right now. If you didn't want it, you would make the changes and you would do something about it. Even if you wanted to change, you would ask people for advice. You would go to rich places, you would talk to rich people. If you see a guy or a lady with a nice car at a gas station, you would ask them, "Hey ma'am, hey sir, what's the secret to your success? Can you teach me something that I do not know?" Remember, there's a difference between being broke and being poor. Being broke is just temporary. Being poor is eternal. If you're broke, be willing to make the changes. Be willing to read the books. Be willing to search for the advice. Be willing to do whatever it takes to put some money in your pocket. The second reason why you're broke is because you didn't do the math. You didn't pick up a calculator and you didn't decide how much money you actually want to make. Make sure you do your numbers. Look at your bank account. Look at the interest rates on the credit cards or the mortgages or the loans that you have. If the numbers don't make sense, then you really need to change those numbers and decide to never make those kind of payments again. If you really want to do the math, you're going to go to the bank and print out your bank statements, and you're going to go through every single item that you purchased. Or if you don't use a bank, you're going to look at your cash and you're going to ask yourself, how can I use this cash to do even more? How can I expand it? How can I multiply it? You're going to do whatever it takes to make sure that cash works for you. Pick up a calculator right now and decide how much money you want to make in a given year. Let's say, for instance, you want to make $100,000 a year. Now, if you take $100,000 divided by 250 working days, that's $400 every single day you work. You can do that if you really want to. If you do the math, you'll be able to know how much money you want, and you'll be able to put your mind in action to actually work those numbers, to actually produce those figures, and money will start to trickle down your path. The third reason why you're poor is because you speak it. You tell people you're poor. You tell people you can't afford it. You tell people that you're miserable, that you're not going to be happy, that you're not going to be successful. And that's the reason why you're broke. Instead of saying, "I can't afford it," or "It's too expensive," start asking yourself, how can I afford it? How can I earn more money? How can I do better? How can I add more value so that I can earn as much as I want to earn? Instead of making negative affirmations, begin to make positive ones. Say things like, "Money comes to me freely, frequently, and easily." If you start to suggest to your mind that money is coming to you, then you will start to have it in your life. Fourth reason why you're broke is because you surround yourself with it. You don't try to make the changes that you could that are easy to make. For instance, I've talked to people that they won't even change their light bulb. They won't even change the battery in their smoke alarm. They won't even do the little things that will make their life better. But they'll take the beeps, they'll take the clicks, they'll take the noise, and they don't make the changes. How sad is that? Stop surrounding yourself with poverty and shoddiness. Start to look for people that actually work. Start to surround yourself with things that actually operate to its fullest capacity. Start surrounding yourself with wealthy places, with wealthy people, with wealthy things. It doesn't even matter how much money you have. All that matters is that you surround yourself with these things, and eventually money will find a way into your life. The fifth reason why you're broke is because you are afraid of wealth. You're afraid of money. You're afraid to be successful. You're afraid to step into your purpose. Let me give you a clear example. When I began my journey, I was very broke, but I remember I would go visit certain malls, and I would think to myself, if I could just get around these places. Well, I remember seeing one Rolex store that I always tried to avoid. I would walk across and I would try to avoid the store. However, one day I decided to actually go in and try one on. I had to muster up all my courage and go in there with full effort. I was afraid, but I knew that it is what I had to do. I remember trying on the watch and I was looking at it, thinking to myself, one day I'm going to get it. One day I'll be able to afford it. Take a look within your life and ask yourself, am I actually avoiding wealth? When I see wealthy people and big houses and nice cars and great things, do I say to myself, this is out of my league? Or do I actually accept it? If you accept it, then you will have it, but you gotta really want it. You have to have a strong desire to attain it, and your mind will find a way to creatively manifest it in your life. In summary, those are the 5 reasons why you're broke, but it better not stay that way. You better make the changes because wealth is for you. If you're inspired by this video, make sure you like, comment, and share it with other people. And please subscribe. My friends, I look forward to seeing you next time, and I look forward to seeing you become as rich as you can be.